Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to Dan Held and the Crypto Player for bringing us this tweet. So Bitcoin's utilization of the electrical capacity consumes magnitudes less electricity than existing fiat systems, which not only have power requirements, banking infrastructure, but the military and political machina. The energy trade-off is a net positive outcome. Ladies and gentlemen, this is off the back of Elon Musk's recent tweets, which just totally need to be debunked right now. If we talk about paper currency and minting and we add that to the banking system, that is essentially the traditional financial infrastructure that makes up card payments and cash payments. Now, let me ask you a question. Elon Musk at Tesla, are you going to continue to accept fiat money in the form of cash or fiat money in the form of credit card transactions, those plastic cards, because you've said no to Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin uses far less energy in terms of a yearly cost on the dollar and energy used? If we actually take a look here on the chart, 4.5 billion per year is spent on crypto mining Bitcoin specifically alone, and 183 million gigajoules. Now, if we add up the 28 billion and the 1870 billion used by paper currency and minting and the banking system, we're looking at a whopping total of 29,470 billion US dollars compared to 4.5 billion as a yearly cost. Okay, the two currencies. Which one are you gonna choose, Elon? You've chosen paper currency and banking system, but you don't want to choose Bitcoin. I don't understand it, okay? Someone's gotten in his ear. I don't genuinely believe that this is what Elon Musk truly thinks. And then if we go over and have a look at the energy used, ladies and gentlemen, come on. I mean, how silly do we need to be to not understand this? 40 million here, 40 million there. We're looking at 2,380 million gigajoules per year of energy used by the traditional systems for card payments and cash payments versus BTC. Yet Elon Musk tries to go on and have the nerve to say Tesla will no longer be selling any Bitcoin and we intend to use it for transactions as soon as mining transitions to more sustainable energy. We are also looking at other cryptocurrencies that use under 1% of Bitcoin's energy per transaction. Interesting. Alrighty folks, so you need to understand, full disclosure, I'm a big supporter of Elon Musk and Tesla and even SpaceX. I am heavily invested in the Tesla stock outside of cryptocurrency space, but I've got to say, I don't like a hypocrite, okay? So I'm not going to speak biasly about this opinion. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Whether Elon Musk actually believes this himself, which I honestly don't think he does, I think there's a team of people that are getting in his ear and making him, form these tweets, okay? Believe it or not, I just don't think that all of a sudden Elon Musk invested in Bitcoin, started accepting payments, and then all of a sudden realized, oh, actually, hang on, I forgot that Bitcoin actually uses energy and electricity. Elon Musk has been educating himself about cryptocurrency since the start of their existence. He knows exactly how they work and he's a very intelligent man. There is a lot more going on here that you probably don't understand. So in short, just understand it's very hypocritical of him. He has 55 million followers on Twitter, and a lot of these followers have just got no idea of the fact that despite everything and all the information that I just gave you there, 75% and growing of Bitcoin's energy usage is actually being moved onto renewable energy sources. So it is all heading in the right direction there. So there's a lot of food for thought there. Alrighty folks, so if we move over to the BTC USD chart here, we are on the daily chart. And as you can see here, there was an uptrending level of support that was being sort of started here where I've drawn the line on the 28th of February in 2021. And as you can see, it was touched once here, okay? It was approached here on the 25th of April, and we got another little tickle there on the 13th of May, another touch there, which actually broke through on the 16th of May, and over here on the 17th of May, which is at the recording of this video, we have broken through, and we're currently sitting at 44,000, around 687 US dollars at the making of this video. Now, it's really important to actually consider where this actually bounced here. So we had a bounce at around 42,000, we'll call it here, and there was a lot of buying pressure at that level, okay? A lot of buying pressure that sent the price way back up to 44,000. And if we actually have a look and we go all the way back to why, or I guess where this level of support was created on the 8th of January, Bitcoin tested this level, 42,000, got rejected really, really hard, tried to then meet that level again several times before eventually we actually broke through that level on the 8th of February, and we actually turned that level of resistance into a heavy level of support, and it is coincidentally being tickled here. So where do we stand now for the price of BTC? Where do I think it's going? I think 42 50,000 is going to be the bottom. I think we might consolidate a bit before heading up and hopefully breaking above 50,000 again. As for Crypto.com, ladies and gentlemen, Crypto.com, oh my goodness, what are we thinking about the Crypto.com NFTs? Honestly, for those of you Crypto.com enthusiasts like me, please leave your comments in the comment section below. I would love to know what you've been doing with the Crypto.com NFTs. Have you been buying all of these NFTs? I mean, how many NFTs are Crypto.com going to release? I mean, I feel like it's got to be like 2 or 3 a day. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you because I'm so disinterested in this point. It just feels like it has been going on, you know, way too much. It's just gotten out of control, guys. 3 NFT drops a day. Like, that's absolutely insane. I can honestly say that I really do believe that 95% of digital art-based NFTs will fail or be worth nothing in the next 5 years. And out of those 5% that are successful, the projects that are going to have those successful digital art NFTs are going to be the ones that create some level of scarcity. And honestly, I'm making that big call right now. And I just think Crypto.com are just not meeting the expectation here. And it's a real shame because there are actually some really great artists on here, but a lot of them are just getting buried in just the absolute volume of NFT drops that, you know, are coming onto this platform. I just think it's absolutely nuts, but I'm really interested to hear your opinion on that. Then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the entire crypto space is in a bit of a bloodbath at the moment. We can see the price of CRO has not been doing too great. We're minus 8.2% in the last 24 hours. And if we go back and have a look over the last month, ladies and gentlemen, down 39.5% negative for the CRO token in the last 30 days. So it's almost a 50% drop in the price, ladies and gentlemen, almost a 50% drop in the price. We have had 3 days of green and, you know, things maybe look like we can possibly heading into a bit of a trend reversal, but I feel for those of you that have been selling at the bottom. When it does come to the Crypto.com NFT platform itself, I'm not just gonna be someone that comes out and complains about the volume of NFTs that are being dropped on the platform without having a solution. Like anything in life, I think if you're to offer some constructive criticism, you need to offer it with a bit of a solution. And what I personally think that Crypto.com should be doing is that they should be dropping no more than maybe 1 to 2 NFT artists per month. That's it. Not 3 a day. It's absolutely ridiculous. That might be a bit of an exaggeration. I don't know, just because I've just totally lost care for it completely, okay, which is just, you know, really, really quite a shame because I was quite looking forward to the Crypto.com NFT platform doing well, but I just think it's getting drowned out. I don't think, you know, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, but I'd love to know your feedback. And then based off that, you know, they can still get new users to the platform. They can invest more in marketing the artists, okay? Have 2 artists for each month and market those artists and encourage people to buy the CRO token to get discounts on actually investing in the NFT. So it incentivizes some more utility for people to buy the CRO token to use on these drops, and you're creating that hype for an entire month before releasing the 2 artists onto the platform, and just let them have that time for the month, okay? Maybe there can be some other things put in place as well, but in short, that's really what I think. So I'd love to know your opinion on that one. Then if we go on over and talk about the Crypto.com DeFi wallet in just a moment, like I just want to ask you guys out there, how have you been going with Crypto.com DeFi? What has your experience been? To be honest, I haven't really been checking mine out too much, but in short, what I can really say is that, you know, it's been okay to start, but there really just needs to be, I think, a little bit more education on teaching people how to actually use this platform safely. There is so much community confusion coming back in my comments and in my Telegram group. People that are just getting into crypto and want to get involved in this one-click delegation that seemed really easy in the beginning are actually really struggling, and they're reaching out for me and other YouTubers alike for help. All in all, I do think that the Crypto.com DeFi wallet and the DeFi staking is going to do great things for the price of CRO token, not in the short term, probably not in the medium term either, but in the long term for sure. I'm still very bullish that the CRO token will eventually get over that $1 mark, but we gotta break 30 cents first. Hey, we gotta break 20 cents first because we're at 15 cents at the moment. I do think it will happen eventually, okay? There's a lot more transparency behind the total supply of the token. We do have a token burn of the CRO token. There is lots of CRO token being staked, and the utility for the CRO token seems to be growing very steadily and very slowly. And let's be honest, Crypto.com, despite all its negatives that you can probably list for ages, they are still the most well-marketed cryptocurrency company and the best on-ramp, in my opinion, in the cryptocurrency space. But one thing that they could add to their arsenal, I think, to really help people on board into the Crypto.com non-custodial DeFi wallet is that they need an education section. Set up a Crypto.com school, okay? So it's a section perhaps on the app, or hell, maybe even its own app within itself, where people can download the app specifically to learn about how to use clearly all the features of Crypto.com. Crypto.com for dummies, okay? They can come on there, they can learn, they can understand in just non-technical terms. Coinbase do it, Binance do it. They've set two really good examples of giving some really nice, easy to understand education. And I really think that some feedback for Crypto.com could be that. Guys, invest in educating the mainstream audiences that don't know about the technicalities of BTC and crypto, because at the end of the day, we know that Crypto.com is looking for that mainstream. We know that Crypto.com's target audience is the average person. It's the grandma, it's your sister, it's your best friend who is reluctant to get into BTC, but then has seen the price go from 3K to 60K, and then is knocking on your door, they're calling you up, your WhatsApps are blowing up, and they want to get in. And you say, yeah, come in through the Crypto.com app, and then they got 1,000 questions for you, which is fine. You know, you're more than happy to answer the questions, but it just slows things down, and it won't save everyone. A lot of people are actually gonna get turned away because of this. So Crypto.com, if you are watching this video out there, invest in some basic level education for people that have had no experience whatsoever in cryptocurrency. And I think that business is gonna take you a long way. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so that is it for today's news video. So every single week on Monday, I will either be bringing you some news about Crypto.com, Swipe, and one of the biggest news stories from the previous week in the space of cryptocurrency. So if you're into any of that and you enjoyed the content today, like the video because it really does support the channel, subscribe and turn those notification bells on so you do know when new videos do come out. I will also be running NFT videos every single weekend, as well as some blockchain gaming videos as well. So from wherever you are watching from in the world, have a blessed and profitable one in the cryptocurrency space, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, folks.